very interesting, and I think you've got to use it for a while before you really understand the power of it. And the thing that I think when you go onto LinkedIn initially, there's sort of a sense of, why do I want LinkedIn? I've got a good contact database of my own with far more contacts. So what on earth do I want to do this, and why do I want to make it public? But the power of LinkedIn is not your contacts, but it's understanding your contacts and their contacts. So what you're immediately doing is, I think I've got something like 300 plus contacts at the moment. It's the power of them. I think that gives me 40,000 contacts when I start. It's sort of exponential as you think about it with your contacts. So if you're looking for somebody to help you, so I'm looking for a graphic designer, and I type into LinkedIn on a keyword search, graphic designer, it'll put up who I know within my networks or who my networks know. So it might show that John Smith knows 3 graphic designers. So I then go to John and say, I notice you know, could you recommend them? Would you, could you introduce me? Could you recommend me? Who wouldn't want to help somebody in that way? So it's a really good way of finding things out about your contacts. So for instance, you might have some kind of, you're pitching for work, for instance, with a new company. Let's call them Mary Smith & Co. And you're wanting to know more about them. The tenders come in cold. You don't know anything about this company, and you're wanting to think, how can I understand it more? If you search in Mary Smith & Co., you may find that actually even some of your employees work there, and you've forgotten. Why would you know? You can't know the background of all of your employees, and that might be interesting. They may have networks and contacts there still. But you may also find your accountant, your lawyer, whatever, and you're not looking to sort of bypass the tender process exactly, but what they can do is to give you insights into what the issues are and help you understand that and introduce you and just get you to have a much better feel for that company that you're targeting. And if it's not a tender process, well, maybe they can introduce you directly. And how much simpler is that when you could have spent years trawling, going out to networking, do you know anybody at whatever? So I think LinkedIn is a very powerful tool, and I think most business people are only just beginning to understand its potential.